Welcome to Women's Rugby Rundown 188 for February 3rd through the 9th. Fiji Rugby acted quickly to remove Laijipa Naulivou after her discriminatory comments, but her appointment in the first place highlights ongoing systemic issues. In the Latin Cup, Iberians Elche went unbeaten at 2-0, while Iberians Majadahonda struggled at 0-2, and Italy's team split the results 1-1. The Celtic Challenge saw Wolfhounds extend their lead at the top, Brython Thunder grabbed their first win, and Clovers stay in the chase. Spain has set up their most ambitious World Cup prep yet with the July tour to Japan, while the Africa Cup is now confirmed to kick off in May between Madagascar, South Africa, Kenya, and Cameroon. Meanwhile, England's men and women now hold both the Raeburn and the Utrecht Shields for the first time. As always, we round up all the global premier and club competitions worldwide. I'm Wendy, and I'm here to bring you your latest in the women's rugby. This is your Women's Rugby Rundown, and we're about to kick off. Let's take a look at Sevens news first. Fiji Rugby made the right move by removing Naulivou after her bigoted and homophobic comments about LGBT players and coaches, but her appointment underscores lots of ongoing issues in Fiji. We've covered this a lot on our site. There was problems last year with one of the Dubai stops on the Sevens circuit. They've had missing payments. It just goes on and on for Fiji. So one right doesn't make all the wrongs. Brazil's Super Sevens will return in October and November with two stages, while the regional competition, the Brazil 7 in December, will determine final promotions, and this is a push for continued high-performance women's sevens in this country. We've added all the details to our site for the 2025 World Rugby Sevens Challenger Series, including dates, locations, and more info on the women's qualification. The pieces we're waiting for, of course, is broadcast. We assume this will be on Rugby Pass, but it could be on local providers as well. But this is the big show for teams to try and make their way to the Sevens circuit. The Latin Cup has concluded after 2 weekends. Spain did very well with their Iberians Elche, finishing 2-0, where the Iberians Majadahonda went 0-2, and Italy split their results as Benetton Treviso and Zebre both went 1-1. Round 7 of the Celtic Challenge. It was a little bit of a shake-up. Brython Thunder secured their first win with late heroics over Edinburgh. Wolfhounds extended their lead at the top with a hard-fought victory against Gwalia. And Clovers dominated Glasgow to stay in the chase, leaving Wolfhounds 4 points clear with 3 games to go. England's men's Six Nation win over France means they've claimed the Raeburn Shield, and with the Red Roses holding the Utrecht Shield, the sister award, it's the first time the trophies are with the same nation. We believe we've asked for confirmation from the holder of these awards. The Africa Cup will take place in May 2025 and will be between Madagascar, South Africa, Kenya, and Cameroon. The host is likely to be Kenya, but Madagascar has held the hosting duties for the last couple of years. Spain will head to Japan for an unprecedented tour with test matches against the Sakura 15 on July 19th and July 26th, setting the stage for their crucial World Cup clash on September 7th. Let's take a look at club and premier news. In the United States Club D1, San Diego took over the top spot in SoCal. Tempe's moved into second, and the Sharks still lead Red River despite a draw against the Austin Valkyries. In D2, the Carolina Villains climbed to fourth in the Carolinas. SoCal saw WC Marines overtake Pasadena for second, and Red River remains unchanged. In D3, the Red River Cup saw Dallas jump to their first after a big win over Round Rock. In the Nigeria AIL Round 13, Railway Union still leads, but we did see wins from Blackrock, Old Belvedere, Setonians, and UL Bohemian over the weekend. After 12 rounds of Elite 1, Bordeaux continues to lead, still undefeated. Toulouse in second, AS Romana in third, and Blagnac in fourth. Bristol Bears powered into the PWR top 4 with a statement win over Exeter, while Trailfinders strengthened their push for a top 6 finish with a crucial road victory over Sale. After round 12 of the Nanfung Group Airside Premiership, Papua Kowloon, Natixis Ice, and Society General secured wins. Society General still undefeated at the top. The Bull Daisies remain the only undefeated team in the Premier Division after a dominant win over Bullen Dames, while DHL Western Province bounced back against Border. The Sharks climbed to third with a statement win over EP Queens, and Free State secured their first victory in dramatic fashion against the Golden Lions. The Black Pearls held off the Thunderbirds 25-12 in a top-of-the-table clash in Uganda's Premiership Round 5, while the Avengers toppled the Panthers 27-13, and the She-Wolves and Ewes battled to a 10-10 draw. Brazil's women's 15s competition is getting a major shakeup in May 2025 as the Copa do Brasil replaces the BR15, shifting focus to club teams with semifinals set for July and the final on August 2nd. That does it for us. Of course, there's more news on our site at yscrugby.com. Never miss an episode of Women's Rugby Rundown by subscribing on Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, or your favorite social media platform.